It's me, Love. I'm back like I never left. I want you to subscribe to my channel, Love, to get the latest thing about anything that catches my fancy. Yeah, this time around I want to talk about Tacha and Cee-C. They are one of the most loved BBN stars in Big Brother Nigeria. And yeah, people love Tacha so much. Unfortunately, I don't have really a cable channel yet, but I tried going to Big Brother Network. I tried going online. I tried going to Africa Magic to check it. Yeah, so that I can watch it, the clips, even though I'm not really a Big Brother Nigeria fan like that, but I couldn't. Maybe it's because they saw that my location was US, Probably if I was in Nigeria or any place in Africa, I'll be able to watch it. So I couldn't watch it. So I was only able to judge from what people say in their blogs and on Instagram and on social media, at least for this year's zone. But like last year, I was in Nigeria, so at least I was able to watch some clips of the last year's Big Brother, unlike this year. So that's it. But let me just give you my little opinion about the two of them. I never really watched the Big Brother last year. It was just towards the end that I watched little. But from my opinion is that Cee-C, she's the most, she's one of the most, she's even, out of all the Big Brothers contestants last year, she has the most followers. She's like about 2.4 million on Instagram. And people love her because they feel she's virtuous and she's a no-nonsense girl. And they feel like her mouth is kind of too sharp for a woman. People called her all sorts of things on social media, Cee-C beaters. People said all sorts of things, that she's very, the way she was abusing Toby and all that. So, and maybe she didn't know, or she didn't even know that probably Toby came from a well-to-do family. I think and Toby was humble. He didn't really show it off. He was humble like throughout the whole show, although he had this playboy thing, but he was humble, so I think Cee-C would have kind of regretted it. She should have learned, and Toby would have thought that on public TV you blasted me, how can I go to you? And I think Alex just took advantage and tried to enter it. But I'm not sure yet, but I don't think it really turned out the way people expected, like Toby and Alex. Maybe it's because not that Alex felt like this inferiority, or maybe felt that okay, she has not gone to school yet. Maybe that's why Toby's behaving this way to her, or the following Toby, was getting too much. So she wanted to feel that she can make it on her own. So I think Alex is in America right now. I think she's in US. She shuttles between US and Nigeria, studying in New York for this New York film, whatever. She's just studying in New York, and it has to do with entertainment, NYFA or something like that. But that's not what I'm even talking about. But the reason why, and Tacha, people love her. I was not able to watch her, unfortunately. It's only some tiny clips I was able to see on social media. But from the impression I felt was that she's a no-nonsense girl. She spoke to people anyhow, and I think the thing got to her head too much. And it's kind of led to her it's kind of led to her being disqualified, But one thing I noticed, the reason why people love Cee-C and Tacha, in my own opinion, is because, the women here, the women in Nigeria, the women in Africa, they have been, they have been suppressed. They have, although they could be loud and elder, but the goal of an African woman, the way we reason, is to get married, they have children, and people will tell you that, if you continue with this behavior, nobody will come near you, nobody will marry you, you won't find a husband. So they kind of made our ladies to be mute. It kind of made them quiet. It's kind of made them withdraw, like because the woman will be on the losers, and it just made, and the men kind of know that, and they take advantage of it. They know it, and they kind of take advantage of that. So they know, okay, they don't have a choice, because if she misbehave, another girl will be available. So Nigerians are kind of impressed that Cee-C, with this Nigeria of ours today, and the Tacha, they are no nonsense women. Like they could have sharp mouths, they could. Although in campus, when I was in Unilag, I met a lot of crazy ladies there, like in the hostel, some people. But I'm sure when most of them graduated, they would have been forced to be humble by force, maybe because they're looking for a man's right. That they'll just become mutes, just to achieve what they want to achieve. So when they see these ladies that, on national TV, they could even expose themselves, they could have this kind of behavior and all that. So it gives other women like courage to be bold, because anything we see on TV, people like to copy it, people like to emulate it. So when they see Cece is a no-nonsense person, Tacha is a no-nonsense person, people will just want to like fall in love with them. And even if, although people complain Big Brother is immoral and all that, so they just believe that, okay, if people if he's immoral for sex, for different things, smooshing, doesn't give lessons, like, okay, if that can be achieved, at least the next best thing is like a lousy or a loud and aggressive person that can easily make noise. That's the next interesting thing. That's my own opinion. So women are okay, and women that have been so voiceless so far in Nigeria, Africa. So then when they see that one, like, it gives them hope that she's representing us. She's like the voice of the voiceless. And people even abuse Tacha so much, to the extent that at least they said, even though Cee-C, she only attacks when people attack her, but Tacha was just like attacking everybody, and maybe it became so much. She lost herself. She forgot herself, and those are one of the things that led to her disqualification. Which she even admitted, that she overdid it. So that disqualification kind of made people love her. It's kind of made people have love for her and have this sympathy, and some people still say, it was disqualification that humbled her. And she's actually the first person in the Big Brother for this year to have 1 million followers. So she should make use of her stardom very well to climb, but people seem to love her a lot, and Mercy too is loved. Mercy, people like her too. They feel she's a classy girl, humble. They saw her on Okada. Probably she was driving she was rushing straight to the airport. She didn't want to miss her flights. You understand? So people love her that she's down to earth, and she's even tired of this life. She's tired of the celebrity life, but she has to keep on going, because probably that is her passion, and I don't blame her for that. So the summary of it all is that they just love the ladies, because they love people, Nigerians, people love Cee-C and Tacha because they feel that they are the voice of the women, because women have been their mouths have been forced to be mutes and quiet, and so these people, they feel these girls are speaking on behalf of them. They are representatives of the ladies that don't have anything, that can't voice out. So I hope you're able to learn 1 or 2 things from me, the reason why Tacha and Cee-C is being loved. Okay, take care of yourself. Bye bye. Till you watch me again in another video of mine. Bye.